This is Chicago's very own WGN Midday News.
Time for the 4th of July. We're learning how to get the most out of your charcoal grill.
And lunch break is coming up next.
We are learning how to reverse sear a steak to lock in the good flavors.
Oh, we're not on it.
Our reverse searing steaks in lunch break today. We are making skinny steaks, we're making some fat steaks, and Meathead is here. It's like Cher, Madonna, that's it. Meathead. Who better to tell you how to grill your steaks?
Only Carrier.
And with charcoal, you know, it's interesting. We've been doing this experiment lately using charcoal because our gas grill is broken, and I love the way it cooks.
Well, first of all, it gets hotter than gas.
And yes.
When you're doing steak, you've got to have heat. It really, there's two problems with a steak. You have the exterior and the interior. You want the interior gently cooked. So what we started doing is we started it on the indirect side. You can see we've got the coals pushed all the way off to one side.
They're red hot.
And we started these two steaks over here.
But I thought you were supposed to really get them hot right away to seal in all the moisture.
And then when you do that, all the heat travels from the outside to the inside. So you have a dark exterior, and then a brown next layer, and then a pink next layer, and the center is the only part, a little thin sliver that's cooked properly. This way, you start it over here, they gently come up to temperature, then you bring them over here and sear them at the end. They call it reverse sear or sear in the rear.
Oh, how about that? I've been doing it absolutely
incorrectly. Well, most people do, and most people do. People don't understand the concept. And now when we cut into these in a couple of minutes, you're going to see they're going to be absolutely gorgeous, dark on the exterior, and perfect color throughout.
I am very curious to see us cut this. Wait, we're going to put you to the test. We're going to make sure
I want to show you another technique that we do for skinny steaks. Skinny steaks we treat differently than fat steaks. The problem, again, is you want the surface dark. All the flavor on the surface is a process called Maillard effect.
Okay.
And you get all that rich, dark flavor, but you want the center juicy. And if you overcook the center, if it's brown in the center, it's not juicy and it's not flavorful.
So for the skinny ones, we don't follow the same rule?
No, for the skinny ones, we want maximum heat.
Right on the heat right away.
Here I've got Kingsford, their competition charcoals, which are their hottest burning charcoal, the ones that come in the brown bag.
Y'all say
and that's almost 1,000 degrees right on top there. That's steakhouse temperatures, and it takes 3 minutes per side is all. You can see how quickly that side is darkening. We're not going to burn it. We're going to keep moving it, and before we're done here, we'll have an absolutely perfectly cooked skinny steak, and over here we'll have beautifully cooked thick steaks. Look at
this little grill is great, transportable and everything.
This is a chimney starter. This is how you start your charcoal. When you have charcoal, you put them in here, and you put newspaper or a little paraffin underneath, and then you dump the charcoal out. And most everybody does. So this is not really a grill. This is a charcoal starter. This is like a little homemade.
Yeah, but this is a good idea for barbecues if you're going on the road.
When you're going to the grocery store, they almost always sell skinny steaks. You put skinny steaks on top of a grill, and they overcook on the outside and the inside, or you don't get them brown on the exterior. Here we're going to get them beautifully cooked on both sides and perfect on the inside.
Okay.
And I describe these methods on my website, which is AmazingRibs.com, and it'll also be on Grilling.com, which is Kingsford's website.
And our viewers always know we'll link them there anyway at WGNTV.com/midday, and then that way we'll get the tips precisely. So you put it on. And what we're looking for, it's not as hot first.
We're looking for 130 degrees interior temperature.
Woo!
Yeah. I should have brought my goggles.
Halsey, can you even see that with all the smoke there?
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take one of these off of here.
So he's ready, okay.
Yeah. And we're going to put a slice in it. Now, normally we like to let it sit and rest for a little bit because the juices are under pressure. They're all going to come squirting out.
But see, you're under pressure right now because we want to make sure that you've got,
look at that. Medium rare, perfect. And you've got a dark exterior.
Color all throughout.
And this guy, same deal. Nice and dark on the exterior.
This really is like a magic trick.
And also, we've got pink in the center, which is really hard to do on a skinny steak
like that.
So we've got two different methods of cooking steak. Skinny steaks, really high temperature, 2 to 3 minutes per side. Flip them, you're done. And then the reverse sear, start it over here, Bring it up to about 120 degrees internal temperature. You've got to have a good thermometer. This is a digital thermometer. The old dial thermometers are worthless. These things are like computers. They're perfect, and you'll get great temperature readings off of them precisely.
Perfect. Just great. This is incredible. We all needed this information for our holiday weekend. Craig Meathead Goldwyn, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dana.
Founder of the popular barbecue blog, AmazingRibs.com. You have the perfect tips for this holiday weekend. See, now you have no excuse but to make the perfect steak. And we'll be right back.